Okay, so battery's fairly low, so I'm not going to film the whole flight. That's Robbie about 30 seconds. Launch I assisted by instruction and by holding the leading edge into the air. Wee bit more into the ridge, bit more into the ridge before you turn. Okay, and every time you do beats, look down at the ground. So try and get the head back a bit more as well. So bring it round to the right, round to the right, round to the right. Okay, now no brakes, but just reverse the turn with the lean. Okay, so leaning left, and you want to crab along to the first turn. You get into the ridge again, into the ridge, bring her in, bring her in, bring her in, more in, more in, more in, and now reverse your turn. So at the moment, until you get a bit more height, you're a wee bit too far out. You want a nice sharp left turn, more left, bring her round, 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 more left, and now lean to reverse, and that then takes you along that ridge line. Less with the hands, more with the harness. Okay, as you go around this bay, lean left, into the bay, lean left, and then cut over the point, over the top, and along to the next bay. So leaning right a wee bit just now, and then as you come over the air change at the point, go left again into the next bay. Okay, going left, round to the next bay, take her a bit further along, play with the ridge line. You've got good height now. So when you're setting up for your turns, look round and check, lean the wrong way, and then lean hard the right way, and then a wee ease of brakes. Good, bring her round, If you've got height, you can cut straight over the top of the nose. If you're low, go round the front of the nose. That's fine. As you come past the nose, lean right to cut back into the lift area here. Leaning right. Now one of the reasons for that is that on this beat you would have right of way. If you're too far out, you're forcing other pilots out of the lift. So lean right, bring her in. Okay, and again round this bay, leaning right, bring her in, get the head back a bit more. And reverse the lean now. Continue along the ridge line though, continue along to the right, that's it, hold that angle. Wee bit right, you're turning too early, get back in the lift and then do a nice left turn. So get back into the lift, right, and then hard left. Okay, and hard left before we run out of the ridge line, remember the restrictions. Good, bring it round, head back a bit more left, you want to go right round, round, and gentle lean and reverse. On this beat, with other pilots, you want to be slightly further out of the ridge, because if they're coming towards you, they have to fly between you and the ridge. And again, change your leans as you see the change in the slope ahead of you. So you're setting up for each bay as you arrive there. Looks good, enjoy. And it's better if you can get the head back more. Right, so as I say, a bit low on the phone power, so I'm only going to film maybe a 5-minute clip, and then I'll get up and fly, and then I'll fly a bit more. So it looks like he's putting his camera on. And remember, as you're going along the beat, check round for any other pilots behind you before you turn. So on a beat like that, you should have looked round at least twice to check the takeoff area. On this one, you'd have right of way, so you want to stay in closer to the cliff so you don't force other pilots to fly wide. So at that, you'd be forcing other pilots a bit wider, so you want to be in a bit closer. That's better. Okay, check for anybody flying behind you. Okay, and continue along. About now, you want to check round the takeoff area, make sure there's nobody behind you, setting up for your turn, and do the various moves. Okay, bring it round, and if there was somebody coming towards you, you'd go wide. If not, take the bay. The bay giving you more lift, and you cut over the noses. But always remember, on that beat where you can brake right, don't force somebody to do a turn they shouldn't be having to do. Good. Some people find it more comfortable when they're flying just to gently cross the ankles. It's a bit more comfortable, but it's entirely up to you. Remember, the elbows, if anything, should be in to act as the suspension dampers rather than the elbows out a wee bit. So elbows in gives you a damping action with the harness and the seat and the warping of the wing. Now you should again have had a good couple of look rounds before you turn, so make sure you're always checking the airspace. Remember, on this beat, if you do that and you stay too far out, you're forcing somebody to go even further out. The joys of retraining club pilots. So I would say there, if somebody else is flying on a good lifty day, it's not a problem. Otherwise, if it's a bit scratchy, somebody that's forced to go further out is going to be down, and that is not what you want. But we'll see. Again, his turn there with no radio is a bit wide, but he's tightening it up nicely, so that's okay. Right, I'm going to get my wing ready. Again, keep looking round! Right, okay, so having had a nice flight on Robbie's wing, time to have a nice flight on my wing.